What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, so we've got another how to build here. We're going to be covering another unit that I made a little bit far behind on the Super Extreme Easy A, technically, for the Everlasting Legend Super Saiyan Goku. I'm just a wee bit behind on it, but he is a Super Class Key plus 4, HP attack and defense of 90%, or Extreme Class Key 3 and 70% of the stats. His super attack is Super Kamehameha Extreme, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to enemy, attack by 50%, defense by 50%, which is a greatly raising stat. Excuse me, the Ultra Super Attack is Super Spirit Bomb Extreme, causes mega colossal damage, raises allies' attack by 30%, and chance of performing a critical hit by 10% for 1 turn. So what that means is the allies after him, when he super attacks, as long as it's an 18 key, their attack stat goes up by 30%, and they get a 10% chance to do a crit, not counting what they already have built into their hidden potential and their passives alone. His passive skill is Crucial Battle, attack and defense of 159% start at turn, key plus 3, plus an additional defense of 159%, and a great chance of guarding all attacks as the first or second attacker in a turn. So he has a 70% chance to guard as the first or second attacker. Key plus 3 plus an additional attack of 159% and great chance of launching an additional super as a second or third attacker in a turn. So what that tells me is that's another 70% chance. So by looking at those 2 or 3 first bullet points in his passive skill, he is a best suited as a number 2 slot unit to really fully get most of his passive out of it. He gets an additional 159% when performing an ultra super attack. So again, you really want to put him in slot 2 to get that 6 extra key. All allies key plus 3, plus an additional attack and defense of 30% for super class allies. So he's a key 3, 30% to super class allies, just key 3 to all others. Attacks are effective against all types, I don't know why I said this weird, all types when attacking super class enemies, and he's a guaranteed crit when attacking extreme class enemies. So for me, looking at this man, he links really well with a lot of Super Saiyan 2 Gokus. He probably would link pretty well on this Gohan scene with the Kamehameha, because I know he's going to fit on the 200% team of the Gohan. Yeah, fits on the 200% team for the Gohan, the Super Saiyans, Turtle School. Like, he has a good selection of 200% leader skill teams here for you guys to choose them from. He'll probably link really well with a lot of these units, seeing as he only has 6 key links, which kind of really sucks. He doesn't have a perfect linking partner, but this Gohan here would probably be a pretty good link partner for him, as well as more than likely these guys and any other units leading into the 10th anniversary that we got coming. But now, how to build this guy? Now, here's a little bit of a tough part. This guy's a little bit of an odd character because he doesn't have a whole lot going for him. He really only has the guaranteed crit in just against like extreme class enemies. And he has the additional great chance of launching a super, so 7% chance of launching an additional super in slot 2 or slot 3, but that's pretty much all he's got. So how I'm going to recommend we build him is this way. I'm going to recommend we build him, this is just mine, you don't have to go this way. I'm going to say 6 into additional, 5 into crit because he's built in with the attack type, and again another 15 into dodge if at all possible. Because this man really, really, really needs that dodge because the chance of guarding isn't great, but his stats being pretty decent and having a bunch of multipliers in here, plus getting all these additional 159s when supering is going to be kind of nice, and then getting this greatly raising if he does happen to launch that additional second super with all these buffs in, I think that's going to help him a lot. So we're going to go 6, 5, 15 from left to right with additional critical and dodge. And then for his skill orbs, I'm going to go a little bit different here. I'm going to go additional dodge in bronze, crit, dodge in silver, and then additional dodge in gold. But that's pretty much it. This guy is such a smaller styled unit, and he's probably not going to be used on many of your big high-end teams. You could probably run him in some difficult content if you protected him. But yeah, that's about it for you guys. So that's really all I got. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys back here next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. See you guys then.